Hi, it's the 2nd of February 2018 at 9 p.m. Uh, I've been doing these videos for a week, 10 days, a bit over a week, and I have gone in a direction I had no idea I was going to go. In a video I did today, I described it a little bit like jumping into a river and being swept away by the current. And certainly it's been a blast, and it's been exhausting, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so it's been a real learning experience, and quite an experience all round. The picture I have up is of a squad, and this is probably what I'm seeing I would like to develop. A squad or a cell, if you like. It's sort of 6, 8, 10 guys or something like that. Not all at once, just in a squad, just not hundreds. I can't talk to hundreds. It's too many. But just a few, even fewer, 5. And just to have a group like what's happening at the moment. It's just a group of people, group of guys hanging out together, and swapping and sharing some ideas. And believe me, I pick up some ideas from you. And it's great. All of your input and feedback, it's tremendous. And I've noticed that most of you write quite a bit. It's not like a 3-word or 5-word comment, which is a bit limited and a bit infuriating, to be honest. But there's not much you can do with it. But so your input is excellent. Now, what I did today was I now that I'm sort of distanced myself a little bit from, I've been doing it for a week, so I stood back and looked at it. And I looked at some of my videos. I didn't spend a lot of time doing it, but I just sort of look at one and I think, yeah, okay, where's the relevance? I'd have a title or something, and I'd look at, okay, so what's this about? And then I'd go and have a quick look at what I'd done. I thought, no, it just doesn't relate to the title, and it's not relevant. And with the internet, it doesn't matter what it is, relevance is key. So I thought, you could probably justify what I've been doing and think, you just waffle on about this and about that and something. It's just a chat site, isn't it? Where you sit there and some guys just talking, and I thought, no, it doesn't matter. It's just, let's be a bit cruel and harsh with ourselves, with myself anyway. And I thought, no, it has to be relevant. And frankly, I think my vids are too long. They need to be shorter. 10 minutes would be enough. So I'm going to have a change of direction, a change of focus. And you'll notice that I don't know whether how successful I'll be with this and how long I'll do it, but I'm going to try and get the title to be more relevant to the content, and the content sort of more narrowly focused. For example, I did one today where I was suggesting that if you're a father like me, who just can't, does tend to dwell into the past a fair bit, thinking about the children and what have you, that you form your own squad or your own cell, and pick up a couple of wounded or something. Keep yourself a bit busy. It's different. It's not like, not throwing yourself entirely into your own business, which just doesn't really, you're still thinking the old thoughts. But no, this is completely different. Okay, and you're meeting new people in a completely different space, and it's a total distraction. I found, today I found myself thinking that I haven't thought about family for a whole week. I've been too busy. Apart from dealing with that whole new environment, had equipment failure and all that sort of thing as well to deal with, plus Windows managed to sneak in an update. I'm sure there's a feminist or feminists working in Microsoft and all these places and watching we know how to fuck him up, give him an update. He won't be able to get out of this one, because I put it just bang and just came out of the blue. What the fuck? I didn't, I thought I'd stalled that, but anyway, that's all by the by. But I thought, yes, that's what I'd do on, to keep my material more relevant, rather than just going all over the place. I will still do that to some extent, but but something that can offer you something, or not necessarily you, but I mean, it can offer others and be something. You know, the internet tends to be a very learning place. You know, you need to be able to get something out of it. Otherwise, you just lose interest in it. YouTube, I mean, sorry. Oh yeah, and the internet as well. A lot of us come here to learn. Most of us come here to learn, and we want something out of it. So this is what I looked at. I thought, no, well, yeah, it's probably a bit funny at times, you know, and conversation and stuff, but it's not focused. It's not narrowly focused on a specific need. So I'm going to try and address that. And my other concern, of course, is the infighting with MGTOW. I think it's happened much quicker this time. I don't know whether it's somebody's infiltrating. You know, like it could be a group of people doing it, or it could just be just a natural phenomenon. You know, people just get bored with the content, don't know where to go with the content, or losing confidence or something. I don't know, tearing strips off one another. I don't really know, and I don't really care why it's happening. I'm more concerned with, you know, what can be done about it and how can it be repaired. And I'm taking the view that I think part of the problem, at least, and I notice people talking about bloody subscriptions, you know, subscription, because it's quite addictive. You know, it's like Bitcoin, you know, it goes straight up in the air. It's really quite, wow, look at that. Look at all those views. Look at how big it is. And yeah, it's a bit alluring that way. Yeah, but I mean, like, we saw what happened to Bitcoin. Yeah, it went up and it goes down just as quickly. And that can happen here too. You know, very volatile. And I thought, well, yeah, that's a damn pity, because it's almost like we need the feminists to strike again to drive us all back to MGTOW. And I thought, no, that's probably not the right way to go. So I woke up this morning and I thought, why can't we create cells, good, healthy cells? You know, with each person is their own nucleus, okay? And, you know, then they can be a part of another cell as well. But that way, where you're not greedy, you're not looking for these thousands of subscribers, you're just looking after your little squad, okay? You're part of other squads, and you've got your own squad. And yeah, and so if somebody attacks a squad member, it happened to me with Kurt 2022, I really should have just shot the bastard, because I could see what he was doing. He was trying to take Kurt 2022 out. I should have just gone bang, you're dead, buddy. You know, fuck off. Because Kurt 2022 was being very good to me. This guy wasn't. Okay, and he was trouble, and he's like a sniper. Okay, and I should have dealt with it. And had I only been thinking of, you know, 6 or 8 people who like me and I like them, yeah, then I would have done so. But no. I'm thinking, well, this is not too bad. You know, I could get a few subscribers. So then, yeah, you try to be diplomatic to everybody, you know, and fuck that. I've seen where diplomacy has got me with my family. You know, it's here. So, you know, I got the idea that perhaps cells would be better. And if guys want to go off and, you know, and be, you know, the new guru or something, yeah, fine, go. But to keep the movement going and to provide something useful to MGTOW, then I think if we can just sort of just form cells, just little ones, little squads like that. I don't like using cells. It sounds like a terrorist, doesn't it? We're not terrorists, but it's nor are we squads. But I don't know what the terminology is. But that's not the intention of what I'm doing with the videos I'm going to do. But I'm going to centre it on military, the next few at least, on military type activities. Simply because thinking of John has helped me in dealing with this situation. I really feel like I've been in a combat zone all week. I really do. It's exhausting. It's great. It's certainly, you know, taken me out of the past and thrown me somewhere else. But that's what it's felt like. And I've just done a video where I'm suggesting if you want to achieve what I've done or what's happened to me, yeah, do the same thing. So I'm sort of promoting the idea of cells or squads or whatever, small groups of guys. You know, disparate guys. You know, just, you know, you might have that interest. The people I talk to all have different interests. And I guess none of us are, you know, particularly, you know, we don't talk about what MGTOW is or isn't. You know, we just talk about our own lives, which look, if you go to the bar, that's what you talk about, isn't it? You swap and share ideas, and that's what I hope that this channel does. But anyway, that's 10 minutes, and as I said, I'm going to try and keep it to about 10 minutes. And thanks for your support, thanks for listening, and you'll hear from me soon.